Don't fall down. Happy Saturday, everybody. So I'm all sweaty and disgusting because my plans for today got changed, and instead of going to IKEA, my friend got sick, and so we just couldn't go, and I decided instead to spend the morning catching up on workouts I've been too lazy to do. So I went to the gym, and then I tried to run, and I just didn't eat enough today to give me the calories to do it, so it was a pretty sad run. But I was excited because I was trying out my brand new Brooks running shoes. Oh, let me just knock some dirt. Anyway, so these are the Adrenaline 21s. So I just bought them yesterday, and they're replacing my old pair of Adrenalines, which I think are at least 2 years old and have literally no cushion in them. But I love these shoes because it's such a silly thing. I don't know if you can see this very well, but they have like little stars on the tongue. And they're like red, white, and blue. And I got them around a little after the 4th of July. And so, yeah, they've got more on this side. I just thought it was really fun. I like blue shoes. For some reason, I'm like very attracted to blue running shoes. And so I ran my Estonian half marathon in my Star Spangled Banner Brooks Adrenalines. And I've been a little emotionally attached to them, but they are over 2 years old. And there's no more cushion at all. And if you're a runner, you know the importance of having really good running shoes. So it was time to replace them. But it was a rough run because I literally have had coffee and a croissant, and it's now almost 3 o'clock. So probably not enough calories for the workout I did today, and an hour in the gym before the run. So don't do as I do, eat more before you work out that hard. But if you're new to this channel, I'm Kim, and I became a homeowner this year for the first time, and I started vlogging, mostly just kind of life adventures, stuff around the house, a little bit of fashion content as well, because I really like fashion. So it's just like a smorgasbord of stuff. Today, I'm gonna run down to REI and pick up some gear for running in winter. It's shockingly gorgeous day today. It was supposed to be kind of rainy. This whole next week is gonna be rainy, and so I need to start getting, I've been putting it off for a couple of years now. I need to get like a good running jacket, and also we're planning on going hiking tomorrow, and I think it is going to rain tomorrow, and it'll probably be pretty rainy in the mountains, and it might even be a little snowy, so I just want to get some good like cold gear, gloves, and like a shell for running. So I'm gonna head down to REI and pick that out, and then I think I'm going to dinner with my friend Svet and Mira tonight, so I think we haven't really picked a spot. We're just gonna walk down Ballard Avenue and find something. And then tomorrow, tomorrow's the hike, like I said. Sorry, I'm all over the place. And then I think if I have time, I'm gonna maybe run to Home Depot and pick up the closet organizer I've been looking at, because I can't really wait to get down to IKEA. It's just too far. It's much easier to get to Home Depot. They're essentially the same thing. It's whatever. And I actually think the one at Home Depot is a little cheaper, so like, that's fine. And then I need to fix this door behind me. So last week this broke because the peg that is usually here went through the door, and I do not have the skills or means to fix it. So I had my friend Brian come over and he did it, and now I just need to drill the hole and put the door back on. And then I'm gonna start playing around with my living room space and figuring out how I want it to be laid out, because even though I've been in this condo for I moved in at the end of April, early May. So I've been here May, June, July, August, September. So this is my 6th month here. And I focused on kind of getting my balconies going in the summer, but now it's winter, or getting closer to winter, and I need to figure out this space because it just doesn't feel very homey, and it's starting to bother me. So I spent a lot of time thinking last night about what I wanted to do about that, and I think I've come up with a solution I'm happy with. So we're gonna start implementing that solution as well, which is the closet organizer is a part of that. So I just need to move that forward. Anyway, I desperately need more food and a shower, and then we will head to REI and we'll get this weekend adventures going. Okay, well, worst vlogger ever, and I totally forgot to film anything at REI, but I did pick up some stuff which I will show you a little later. But today we have a little Clyde skin rug we're visiting, so I will show you Clyde. Look at this little fluff panda. Clyde. Hello, darling. Hey, sweetheart. Clyde. Are you a little fluff panda? Are you a fluff panda? Oh my goodness.
Scottish nitro beer.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
I got what's called Remedium, and I have no idea what's in it, but it's, I would call it a little like herbaceous, slightly citrusy. Anyway, we're gonna drink. Good morning. It is about 6:45 on Sunday morning, and we're about to head out to the mountain. Varun decided not to come. He didn't sleep well, so it's just gonna be Pedro and me. But I wanted to quickly show you the REI stuff I bought yesterday just before we head out there, since I have a few minutes right now. So let me get the first thing on and I'll show you that. Okay, so this is the Condo Paxi vest. I'm not sure if there's like a particular name for it. Sometimes there is. Range down vest. Anyway, I really like this vest because it's got like the fun coloring on it. My current running vest is pretty much falling apart, but I'm not sure that this is the replacement that I was looking for. I didn't try it on when I was in stores. It's just maybe a little like loose fitting for what I'd want. I like my running vest to be a little like closer to the body. And I don't know that it's as thick, or like I've been wearing it for a minute or two now, and I'm usually when I put on a vest I start to feel warm kind of immediately, and I'm not really getting any of that. So I don't know that it's like a bad quality vest or anything. I just don't know that it's going to do what I want. So I'm not sure about this one. I think I'll think on it a little bit longer, but I'm not going to wear this on the hike today because I'd feel bad like wearing it and using it and then returning it. And I know that REI lets you do that, which is great about REI. They're the Nordstrom of the outdoor world, but I'd prefer to not use it if I'm not going to keep it. All right, I'll try the other thing on. Okay, this is the jacket that I've been looking for. It's just a simple, highly, like I wanted white because I want it to run in winter. So this is waterproof, windproof, but very breathable. I do need to size up on accident. I grabbed a medium, but it's a little narrow through the shoulder, so I do need to go back and get a large in this. Anyway, it's just a basic running shell, and I think it'll be really great for hiking today as well, because I don't necessarily need it on the way up, but on the way down, you definitely need something like an extra layer because you've been sweating and it's just a lot less work going down. So something like this will just kind of keep me from getting too chilled. But yeah, I think it's going to be exactly what I need for running. It's just got some basic pockets here. You can adjust the like fit of it here. And it's just got a nice zipper. And for North Face, it wasn't overly expensive. So I'm pretty pleased with this one. I just need to size up for my shoulders, and I think that'll help me layer as well. So I think this is the keeper for sure. But anyway, let's get finished getting ready and pulling our stuff together and go meet Pedro so we can head out to the trail. All right, Pedro and I nearly ran out of gas because he's like, no, let's go closer to the trail.
Zoom in on the...
Oh yeah, you want me to show?
The range.
The range. I can't even see that, so.
Look at that range.
Right.
Yes.
Gas station.
Woo, it's gonna be Chevron or. Nice. You're recording.
Yeah. All right, Pedro and I are at the trailhead. It's pretty quiet. The road up here was not too bad. I don't think it was too bad.
It was not too bad.
Yeah.
There's some potholes, but not that horrendous.
Yeah, and your car has all-wheel drive, so there's only like 2 other people, which is unheard of for a trailhead around.
I know, and
It's crazy.
And it doesn't require a pass.
Yeah, it doesn't
I mean,
require
it doesn't
pass.
have a lot of infrastructure around it.
You need
anyway.
to see this view though, so
But it's
like,
beautiful.
yeah.
And you know what? Take your time.
So are you, Pedro.
Look at this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sweet lies all the time.
Sweet lies all the time. That's what friends are for. Just to lie to you.
Yes.
All right, let's find this place. Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way. Bitch, get out the way. All right, off we go. This is stunning. This is definitely, I'm just talking to the camera now. This is just a new trail for me, so. Oh, little shroomies.
Oh, let me start the
Oh, your
hiking.
hiking thing?
Like, otherwise I wouldn't have done it.
What is the point? If we don't record our activity, what is the point? It's like it never happened.
It never happened. You didn't burn the calories.
I was so annoyed with my like inability to do my run yesterday that I didn't record it on Strava. I like deleted it. I was like, this is trash. Nobody should see this.
Some snow.
Yeah, there is a little snow.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Back at the trailhead because Pedro took us in the wrong direction.
No, don't blame it on me.
Well, neither of us read the description of the trail.
But there's no description actually.
Yeah. So there's really not great signage, but if you are facing, like if you're coming in and you see there's an option to go that way or an option to go that way, go this way.
Yeah, one takes to the Snoqualmie Pass, which is right-handed.
Yeah.
And is Mirror Lake, so we're back 45 minutes later, but that's good.
That's okay. We're warmed up.
Yes.
My God, the colors. It's just so beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Not you, Pedro.
Me as well. Ooh. Alright, that's good.
Okay, let's find a...
Let's find a spot. I think we should go around definitely first.
Yeah, there's definitely views.
This is very nice.
Yeah. I've hiked a few other things that are like off the PCT. Like I did Lake Valhalla, which is the other one I was gonna suggest doing.
Which one?
Lake Valhalla.
Valhalla. Oh yeah.
That's a great hike.
Where is it?
And that's on the PCT as well.
PCT as well. Okay.
I don't think it's too far from here. I think it's a little further north than this one.
There's somebody there already. We just want to go down just to take some pictures and then we go.
Sure, either way. Whatever works.
You can continue. You can do the loop.
Yeah. Alright, everyone. Mirror Lake. It is beautiful. Hello. Definitely need to come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but coming here during fall, I think the like it's very good, very beautiful.
Hey everybody, excuse me. Happy Tuesday. You're in my office bathroom right now. I'm like the only person here these days, so it's kind of nice. I realized that I hadn't really caught you up after the hike. On Sunday, we just came back and grabbed some food, and then I was so exhausted, I just went home and chilled out. So, and yesterday was really busy, so sorry about that. Anyway, that hike was probably one of my favorites. Totally new to me and Pedro, and we both were just like totally in love with it. I think, well, I'll be curious to do it in summer because the lake is really nice to hike too. But the colors and like the views are just amazing in fall. I mean, obviously the views are going to be amazing year round, but the colors were really, really beautiful. So I highly recommend that hike. I'll link it below to the WTA, like Washington Trails Association. I'll link to the entry there. Excellent hike. Some really good hikes in that area, like Mason Lake where I did 2 weeks ago was really close to there. Annette Lake is really close to there. There's a couple of other lakes over there that I've never hiked to, so I think next summer I'm going to try and explore that area a little bit more, and maybe do some backpacking. The PCT runs through that area, so it's really good for backpacking. Anyway, really, really love that hike. Like, still just really happy that we did that. So, anyway, I'm about to run off to meet Dave and Maya for dinner and drinks at a new restaurant that I've been hearing. Like, I asked somebody in the industry today about it, and they're like, yeah, that place is solid. So I think it's called Remedy Island or something like that. It's relatively new. I'll see what I can do in terms of vlogging while I'm there, at least like showing you a little bit of stuff. And then we're gonna go watch the Great British Baking Show, which is really, really fun. So I will catch up with you at the restaurant. Oh, I should show you my outfit of the day. How well can you see this? This other mirror over here, I don't know. Maybe you can kind of see it. Okay, anyway, I'm wearing this mustard colored sweater that I've just kind of tucked up. And then this leopard print belt, which I think is super fun and matches my leopard print shoes. This is from Nordstrom. I think it's BP, so it's like their junior section that I got a couple years ago. And I just love the bell sleeves. Oh, let's just show you over here. I think this is gonna be easier. Yeah, I love the bell sleeves on this. I love the color. It's really cute. It fits like actually quite a bit longer, like to the hip when I'm not wearing it tucked in. But I love this one. And then the belt I got from, I think this is J. Crew. And then this, sorry, I still have a bit of a cold. This green skirt is Saison a couple of years ago. So, and then the leopard print flats. So just a really cute little outfit. I got my bomber jacket, you can see right back there. Well, it's not a bomber jacket, it's a motorcycle jacket. I can't talk today, I'm very sorry. Anyway, I am a little rushed because I'm running late, so I'm gonna get going and I'll see you at the restaurant. This is the spot. It looks kind of cool, what I passed. Oh my god, that's heavy. Dave, can you say it and explain it again? What the fuck is it?
It's like their version of it is an egg, burger, and rice.
Egg, burger, and what was it?
Rice.
Rice. Egg, burger, and rice. And then this
with
is
gravy.
like a crepey thing with ham and mac and cheese, of course.
Sweet macaroni salad, not macaroni.
Yeah.
Not mac and
All right,
cheese.
so we're gonna try this thing. These sliders smell so good, you guys. This is amazing. Okay, we've got fish tacos, potato salad, this spam, fried spam. Yeah, the sliders are phenomenal. This is also very good. All right, well, that is fixed, more or less. It's not the best job I've ever done. I mean, not that I've ever had to do this before. It's like, it's a little snug between the two doors, so it's a little difficult to open and you kind of have to push it closed. I think it's because there might not be perfect alignment or they're just not far enough into their things on either side. But I'm not really sure. It works for now. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. It was a bitch to get it in there again. Really annoying. I hate these doors. Yeah, not my ideal situation. Anyway, that's done now, so that's good. I'm just did that on my lunch break. Need to get back to work, but I realized I didn't really fill you in yesterday on the restaurant we went to, so I just thought I'd give you that. Let me just find a spot to sit and chat with you where the light is decent. And where I can actually see. Can I do this? Well, we'll just do this. That works. Okay, so anyway, also sorry if my face is a little weird. I'm testing like one foundation on one side and one foundation on the other since I'm at home today. And I just wanted to see if I like preferred one over the other. Anyway, yeah, so last night we went to dinner at Remedium Island, I think it's called. I'll link it below. I had heard some good things. And I just want to say, like, I do not like this order through the app experience, especially not at like a, it's like one thing if we're at like a chain restaurant or something like that. That's one thing. But when I'm going to a sit down restaurant that's like a little nicer or supposed to be a little higher, and I want human interaction. And I know that some of this is just because of the pandemic and people are finding it easier, but there's a few reasons I really prefer the human interaction. Like, one, what I'm really annoyed about is that all these different restaurants have these different systems now where they're using different apps. And that means that if you want to order through the app and pay through the app, you have to basically have a bunch of different accounts. And I don't want to have like 10 different accounts that I'm not going to remember the passwords for and log into all these things. And it's just really annoying. If there was one app to rule them all, that might be a different story, because then they just have one thing on your phone and it'd be done. But I don't want to deal with 6 different apps because every restaurant uses a different one. So that's one. The other issue is that if you can't ask questions when you're getting ready to order. Like, nobody comes up to the table and says, hey, like, can I answer any questions? Does anybody have any dietary restrictions? And so if the menu is not very detailed and very specific about what's in the dish, there's a lot of opportunity for people to order things that have contaminants or that don't meet their dietary needs, which happened to my friend yesterday. We ordered a couple of different dishes and the descriptions did not list that there were dairy in the foods, and he ended up ordering things that were dairy, that had dairy in them. And, you know, the server came over and he asked the question, because we had to ask the server to bring our drinks, which is like also like, okay, that's just bad service. And then when the server did come over and drop off the drinks, my friend was like, hey, like, does this have dairy in it? He was like, yeah, it does. And instead of saying like, hey, can I get you something else or can I comp that for you? He was just like, I'm so sorry, which is nice. But, you know, if your menu didn't have the necessary descriptions to make sure that people can order food correctly, like, I don't know, I guess comp that shit. So that's another thing. Like, there's not an opportunity for people with dietary needs to ask the things they need to ask. And there wasn't any like button on the in-app menu where it's like, ask the server to come over and talk to you, or like have questions. Like, there was nothing to prompt the server to come over if you wanted to ask questions. So I don't like that ordering experience at all. Like, hate it, despise it. And then again, as somebody who has a visual disability, working on my phone is quite difficult. So if I'm having to navigate a new app every time I go out to dinner, it just really makes my ordering process very frustrated. So I just really, really hate that. I want a server to come up to me. I want to ask the questions I want to ask. I want to get their opinion on what food is good because I'm new to the restaurant and I want to ask that question as well. And it's just really annoying to me that this whole like app replacing the human interaction is happening. So that's a big negative for me there. The food was pretty good. The sliders were killer. Like, we'll go back for the sliders. They were delicious. The fish tacos I liked, my friend didn't. The Spam thing that you'll have seen, that was pretty decent. The first plate he described, I don't even remember what it's called, but anyway, like, the food was good. The sliders were very good, and the rest of it was good, but like nothing to rave about. Those sliders were phenomenal. The drink I didn't like. I got a Kentucky Paloma, and there wasn't really enough citrus in it to cut the rosemary. So like, it was good, but it just didn't taste like what I expected a Kentucky Paloma to taste like, which was fine. And also like annoying that we had to ask for them to bring the drinks. That should have been the first thing he brought over. Always bring alcohol first. What? Anyway, so generally speaking, I would give it a 7 out of 10. The sliders were really, really good. I will go back. I think the server was a little new as well. He seemed really hesitant and uncertain and not sure. So I think there might have been sort of a lack of experience on the server's part. And it just was like, I don't know. It's unfortunate because, I don't know. The sliders were really, 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 really good. And I'm guessing that the pork tacos that were like the same meat would have been delicious. It's like a Kahlua pork, shredded pork thing. It was amazing. But yeah, overall, like, I don't think I'd recommend it to people, and that's unfortunate. So, but, well, I would recommend it for the sliders, but I would give all the caveats. Anyway, that's my experience. It was still nice to try a new place. There's a couple of new restaurants that I've become aware of lately that I really want to go try. So hopefully over, like, I think winter is usually like eat out and go out to dinner kind of season. So we'll see how that goes. So it does look like I'll get to go to IKEA. My friend Maya and I are thinking of running down there on Friday. So I think the next vlog, if you're interested, is going to be an IKEA run to check out the closet. I need to do, so like the video's coming up and I'm not sure what's going to be in what, but definitely the IKEA run will be in the next one. I have a bunch of products I ordered from Sephora, and I think I want to do like a Sephora haul and first impressions of some of the stuff, like the foundation I'm trying today and a couple of new skincare products and a new bronzer. So anyway, there'll be a Sephora haul somewhere, either in a video or a dedicated video. And then I also, I did so much ordering of, like, I've got Zara, some stuff from the Outnet, some Dear Francis, some Cezanne. Like, I bought a lot. I'm gonna return a lot of it, but I'm like on the hunt for a couple of specific pieces. So I think that when all those boxes come, I'll probably do a haul with that one. So I think, yeah, that's kind of stuff that's coming up. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. I will catch up with you soon, probably at IKEA, or yeah, probably at IKEA. All right, see ya.